So we learned that this project was not only successful in Cuba. These indigenous people came from Chiapas state in Mexico. They are completely illiteracy. Illiteracy. They don't know how to read and write in Spanish. However, in Chiapas, so many indigenous people were more successful making local innovation, inventing even more than some colleagues of mine who are PhD. So to make innovation in agriculture, it's not necessarily you have to make a very top degree. I know very farmers that are very clever and they know how to deal with agriculture properly. So we learned that in 2001 we started with research with 3 crops. And in 2004, look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 crops. And nowadays, it's twice. Because of farmers' initiative. We learned that in Cuba it's possible to grow organically potatoes. We import more than 60 million of American dollars a year in order to grow potato with agrochemical. And the farmers were able in 4 years to discover how to grow potato organically and how to maintain the seed in tropical conditions from one season to other season. We learned that the farmer has the capacity to make very skillful works, has a tissue culture for cleaning up potato seeds. We learned that the conventional way of maize science or plant breeding in the conventional way is I'm a scientist. I got my variety. After that, I release my variety. And some company will be certified my invention or my seed. After that, I assume that my invention or my variety, potato or whatever, is adopted by farmer. What happened when farmer, a critical mass of farmer, becoming in the backbone of the process? First of all, it's completely upside down. The farmer adopts. After that, the farmer release the best practice. At the end, the agriculture minister said, okay, it's working all over the place. Has to be certified. It's completely different. It's upside down process. So we started in 3 communities in Cuba in 2000. In 2005, look at the amount of people that have been involved in the process, and nowadays, it's twice in 2007. Now, I want to show you how I've been explained out. This is the map of Chiapas state. Every point means the amount of small indigenous experimental station growing since 2004 to 2006. 20 people making experiments. We learned that this is a process that is increasing demand about it. We learned that it's very important that the people working or studying in the university need to move to the countryside to work directly with farmers. And the main product is to make benefits with farmers. It's not the library. Because we're becoming full of library. And we are teaching in order to feeding people of knowledge, theoretical knowledge, and when they finish their career, they are not able to swim because they are going so fast. So in order to be the student a little bit more prepared for that, we put it straight to work with farmers to make benefit from them and to learn from them as well. And farmers, of course, learn from the university, free PhD students, all graduated students, all kind of university students. What is that? This is my question now. This is Farmers Field School. What is the name of Farmers Field School? Farmers Field School is very simple. What is the subject of the Farmer Field School? The subject of the Farmer Field School is a problem that they have. This is a subject. And how long is the course of the Farmers Field School? The crops. And who dictate lecture in Farmers Field School? No. They are making experiments and they got results. And they are the key actors. They lecturing each other, including scientists. What is that? Do you recognize? Please think a little bit about this picture. You know what is that? Look, I'm going to say you a secret. This is the Cuba allotment. This is my project. Please don't say that. So, for me, for my team, for my institution, for a critical mass of persons that have been working this idea, it's very important to understand that local seed systems, which mean in England allotment, are the key point for national and international development. You know why? Because the people are growing food without oil. This is a turning point of the solution. And what was the main conceptual change in Cuban agriculture? That the Cuban allotment philosophy was becoming a very large scale to make agriculture. This is the secret of organic farming in Cuba, by force, unfortunately. So, why have diversity seed fur been growing like a weed? It's a business. The people make money because they are breeding seeds. They are improving techniques in situ, in their own allotment, in their own farm. So it's more efficient. It's not the same to buy a seed from the Netherlands to be growing here that you can breed your own seed in your own conditions. That is why you can produce more food, more diversified food with less income and input, both things.